But let's rewind the clock a little bit. We haven't had a podcast in a little while, so we did do Mega64 Game Days.
Yeah.
In Anaheim, a 2-day event that we do. Went to Disneyland, all that stuff. Our day one event, it was the smoothest I think it's ever gone.
Yeah.
I didn't have any. Usually there's, you run an event, it's inevitable something will, okay, the audio didn't work. Oh, this thing didn't work. But everything went great. It was like a dream.
I felt like that day, the first day, I blinked and it was over. I've never had a day fly by faster than that day. It was so much fun. I thought the guests were great. DJ Doug Pound was hilarious.
Yeah,
he was
so
awesome. Good. Everyone there was so nice. Man, I just felt, I don't know. It was a great day.
But it was such a blur that Doug Pound, he had a booth and he had a bunch of cool shirts there.
Yeah, I wanted to buy one.
Me too. And then the day was over. It was like, oh my gosh, what a blur. Oh, they're all gone. I wanted to get stuff.
Gallery. They were glow in the dark too.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Gallery Nucleus had a ton of art that I wanted to pick up too. And I was like, wow, cool. Look at all this. And then the day was over. That was it.
Yeah.
Sad, yeah. Time flies when you're having fun.
So
that was the view from the top. What about the 4 people who were actually there? What did you guys think?
What did you think?
Thumbs up?
You liked it? Everyone liked it?
We're seeing a lot of thumbs up.
What was the best part? Just call it out.
DJ Doug Pound was pretty fun.
Okay,
DJ Doug Pound.
Yeah. You guys agree? Yeah? Okay.
Everyone.
What?
Airdrop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So ProZD did his panel, and he was great too. He did a great job. But the whole time he's talking, I had my MacBook hooked up to the projector to put the logo or whatever on the screen. And people figured out how to airdrop my MacBook.
Were you airdropping shit?
Android.
Oh,
Android. Okay, good.
Clear.
Hey, you know what?
What about you guys? You airdropped something, didn't you?
Android.
Likely story.
Hey, you know where I stand, Apple cucked and all that stuff. But that day, really, the Androids were the only ones we could trust. I mean, that's the way it is now. I'm anti-iPhone at this point because that was sick.
I didn't know what was happening. So people were just airdropping whatever they like. Was it pictures or what was it?
Yeah, you could, airdrop images
I know, airdrop.
and videos.
Yeah.
And people were they realized you could do it, and it was popping up in the corner of the screen. So everyone just kept dogpiling into that. So you're seeing all these stupid meme images. I have to say though, this is how great our crowd is. I didn't see any gore.
No.
I didn't see, shit or anything, shits or...
No boobs or anything
No,
bad? It was just funny stuff.
It was like, here's a dog, that's why I give a lot of credit to
I
her.
really feel like our fans are very like-minded with us,
Yeah.
and they know what's funny and what's too far.
Exactly. That's really cool.
That is cool.
That was actually a proud moment amidst,
trolls.
No trolls.
Yeah, it's
Hashtag
yeah, we'll mess with you, but here's a picture of a
trolls.
dog drinking milk for some reason. But that's fine. That's okay.
But I wasn't sure, if I should step in and, pull the plug on my laptop or not, because ProZD's doing his panel. Everyone I know was messaging and calling me during that, going, as if the airdrops were like a virus. It was like, Rocco, you gotta pull the plug, And I was going to, but then I was just like, nah, you know what? Let them have their fun.
See?
It was fun.
Wow.
Very positive.
And that's good on you, too. Because then if you take the thing off, then, you're the mean dad who's just
Yeah.
sorry, no more fun for you kids.
Yeah, but at the same time, I didn't want to distract people.
You don't want to distract.
He was doing his thing. So.
That's a tough call. I think you
Yeah.
made the right one, though.
Thank you.
So, if you weren't at Game Days, it was great. We had hundreds of people come out. DJ Doug Pound performed his comedy act and then showed videos and took questions. We showed a bunch of awesome stuff that we've been working on. And Game Days is kind of like you're in the clubhouse for Mega64. So we show extra exclusive special stuff.
And we talk about secret stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To never be discussed again. But
so we can't talk about it now.
Yeah, we're
Sorry.
not going to talk about most of it.
I didn't want to talk about it then.
Nice.
So how about that?
Welcome, Mario, Luigi, and
Oh my
Wario.
gosh, the cast of...
Dad, do the floss.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Enough said.
They would have not airdropped dogs. I'm just gonna guess that.
Yeah.
It would have been messed
would've
up, the
guessed
stuff
that.
they would have airdropped. No, I was gonna say, I hadn't been in Disneyland in a long time, and let me just say, overall, the day was amazing. I had a great day, but they make getting into Disneyland the worst experience.
Yeah, it's all under construction right now.
Yeah.
So it's just weird. It's Yeah, they have like the security checkpoint is like under a parking structure, and it just like it feels like Children of Men.
It does. And like they put like a banner up on this like big cement room that you're put into while they frisk you, and it's like this is not fun.
Yeah.
At least put the Mickey gloves on.
Yeah.
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 At least put Mickey in a SWAT vest if you're gonna do a security check on me.
With Game Days, you always give out little buttons to people who come to Game Days. Just hand them out.
Yeah.
And security was like, "What is this?"
Oh.
I'm like, "Oh, it's buttons."
Bullets.
I'm just gonna hand these out to people that are nice. I don't know. I'm sorry.
There are 1,000 miniature stabbing utensils.
Yeah. So I know they're making that structure bigger and everything like that. So
Yeah.
But it's temporary. But holy shit, it's so dreary walking into the magical place on
You
Earth.
know what my problem is with Disneyland, legitimately? They fuck up pizza. The pizza at Disneyland
It's never been good.
is the
It's never
worst
been
pizza
good.
on earth. And that makes no sense to me because you're Disneyland. Like, you take me to fucking Tatooine, but you can't serve me a pepperoni pizza?
It's weird because they've enhanced so much of their food since like I first got my annual pass in 2005.
Yeah.
And they've enhanced everything. Like most burger places have like a lot of different, even just a burger, there's different ones now and better ones. And they've enhanced a lot of stuff. The pizza is the same as it was in 2005.
They don't get it.
Isn't that
like,
weird?
And it's a key component of your park. Like
Yeah, pizza is like the most basic human element of food.
Yeah, so I'm giving them 1 year to taste the pizza.
But everything else was really fun. Like I had so much fun hanging out with everybody.
Once the day started and I got in the park,
It was
I had
awesome.
an amazing
I
time.
was gonna make a threat to them, but
No.
I don't have to.
I met so many people. People came from Australia. Was that right?
Yeah,
People came from
Australia.
Australia.
Oh my gosh.
Where'd you guys come from? Arizona.
Arizona. Talked to somebody from
Just not as
Finland.
far.
Finland.
Somebody from
Peru.
Finland kept giving me candy all day.
Yeah, it was good. I had it too.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Like all over the world.
Yeah.
South America, like all over.
All over.
How long, can I ask, you came from Australia? How long was the flight
14 hours.
14 hours.
14-hour flight.
in one go? What did you do the whole time?
We watched The Sopranos. Yeah.
They watched-
Sopranos.
That's brilliant.
Have you seen The Sopranos before?
Yeah.
Who's
Okay.
watched-
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
These guys, they went to Game Days, then they flew to Florida, and went to Disney World, then they flew to Vegas, and now they're here.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
Man.
You've,
What a
you've
week.
mastered America at this
I thought
point.
I was busy.
You have the quintessential American experience. If you get a cowboy hat, I give you permission to go back home and you can claim that you're American.
That
You've
seems
been
fair.
to Florida, Disneyland, Disney World, Las
Yeah.
Vegas, got
Yeah.
a cowboy hat.
Honorary American.
That seems
100%.
fair.
Yeah. So back to Disneyland. Sorry. I was gonna say that it was Veterans Day, but we did something that I've never seen happen before.
Yeah.
After the first meetup, we all went to Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
The line was long because it was a busy day.
Yeah.
It was like 60 minutes. Once we were in line, it went to 200 minutes.
Yeah.
I've never seen that happen.
Yeah.
It like 200. And then later in the day, we went to Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
Same thing. I did not realize that this is a dumb little note, but like it didn't even turn to numbers. It was like exclamation marks and like the @ symbol, and
Whoa.
it was like they were like didn't know how to handle
That's
us.
just
we
like
broke it.
curse words.
Yeah, they were saying they were pissed.
It was like the hatch and Lost. Like the counter just went too
It
far.
was like that. Yeah. It was-
Exclamation points and asterisks, that's Disney's way of just saying,
what have you done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Haunted Mansion is always super busy around this time because it's Nightmare Before Christmas version.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
always, like
I
everyone.
hate.
Yeah,
So
I
lame.
wish it was the regular one.
I have not seen the regular one
Yeah.
in over 5 or 6 years
Oh, no
because every
kidding.
time it goes for Game Days,
Yeah.
and it's always holiday time.
Yeah, the holiday one I like one time a year, and then I'm like, okay, change it back. But it was fun doing that with everybody. It was really cool, and I stayed until the very end, until it closed, and I was surprised how many people did that. You know, it used to be when we would do it, people would drop off by like 9 o'clock. There was almost no one left, and man, we had so
Yeah,
many people.
your
stay till the
midnight
end.
picture was crazy, but I heard there was like a problem at Lincoln.
Okay, so we closed our day with great moments with Mr. Lincoln. It has to be probably the only time every year where that thing gets flooded with people at almost
At midnight.
Yeah, but okay, so there have been a couple times in the past where we filled that theater up, and people have been a little rowdy, like maybe a little too much. Like, you know, they're cheering when Lincoln shows up and stuff like that. I think that's great. That's like everyone's excited. But there were a couple times, maybe years and years ago, where someone would like yell out a joke or something like that, and it's like, don't do that, you know. And I always encourage like cheering and excitement is cool, but like don't yell shit.
Don't
you know
ruin
what I
the
mean?
show.
Yeah, and honestly, the past few years, it's been everyone has like done that. Like people have been really great, you know, and it's been a super positive experience. But this year, there's a song during the opening movie about the Civil War. Well, if you've seen our Return Fire segment, it's that song.
Right.
It's two brothers on their way. And that came on, and everyone started like singing along with it. Now, it wasn't rambunctious at all. It was purely people at the level I was just singing. One more blue and one more gray. You could just hear people doing that. And the woman running the ride stopped. She went, "Excuse me, be courteous to those who have never seen this show before and show some respect." And it was like, you know what? Sometimes they've stepped in and I was like, okay, that was justified. But I didn't think it was this time. People were like really enjoying it and were going along with it. And it was like, you didn't need to stop the show. And I actually saw multiple people when the event was over, like write to Disney on like Facebook and stuff, just like, I didn't think it was cool you stopped Lincoln last night. I was like, wow, like people were affected by that. So yeah, I'll actually say that was bad form.
That theater is never full.
Yeah.
Any time of the day.
Yeah,
no
never.
matter how busy that day is.
Yeah.
No one goes there. So the fact that one day a year at midnight it's full and people are excited and singing the song.
Yeah.
Like that lady has never seen or heard anything like that.
Yeah.
Probably didn't know how to react. That's definitely the wrong move. Though.
Everyone was so excited to watch it.
And then the wind was just let out, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it was kind of like, oh, all right. But it was still amazing. Like it was still,
Still amazing.
yeah, it was great.
That's good to hear.
Man.
I like that Game Days. I think we really do give people who work at the park like stories like you will never believe what happened last night. The weirdest thing. It was a full house at midnight for Lincoln.
Yeah.
Or like everyone at Autotopia, the whole entire ride, no one had their hands on the steering wheel. What happened? Like how did that work out that way?
It's weird too because our Game Days night always ends with Tiki Room and then Lincoln, and that's not even like written anywhere. It's unspoken, but we just gravitate to those.
Yeah.
Like we got to see these fake birds and then the fake president.
Yeah. Gary, I swear to God, last night, every single Vinymation at the park was purchased,
Yeah.
and they went to a corner that no one was at, and there were hundreds of people cheering for Vinymations. What happened?
I think that was actually security stepped in during that because
they?
everyone.
Is that-
Well, we went to a secluded area. Star Wars Land isn't open yet, but the whole entrance is there. It's just boarded up at the end, so you can go into the Frontierland Trail, and there's a big ass canyon area, and nothing's in it, and no one's there. So we were like, well, let's go there to unbox our toys. And so there were like 150, I don't know how many people.
A lot.
All opening toys and yelling, yeah!
Like cheering so loud.
And yeah, like these dudes dressed in black showed up and we're just like, oh, what's going on here? Is this safe? Is everything okay? And somebody had to talk to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Our
yeah,
friend,
I didn't see that part.
Yeah. There were
You
people.
didn't talk to him?
I didn't know. I was busy. I was
See,
opening,
but
I was
you know,
opening toys.
I
boxes to
think
open.
Game Days just sums up Mega64 as a whole.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we didn't do anything wrong, but there's a lot of confusion.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't understand how this is even possible. What is happening?
Couldn't be a better event.
Yeah, it also sums up Disney as a whole. We're just trying to have fun, and this is harder than it needs to be.
Yeah.
But anyway, we had a great time. It was a great weekend. So thank you to everybody who came. And
Yeah, thank you to the four of you who came. Sincerely. Everybody else, what the hell?
Next year, we'll see you next year.
I'll give you guys 1 year.
Then we came straight to Vegas.